I'm Jackie.
And I'm Ashley. Welcome to the Witching Hour.
The Witching Hour is a little extension of Dumb Witch Club where we give you a witchy quickie.
What that is we take a big topic, break it down into bite-sized pieces, and we have a little sip of something to drink.
That's right. Okay, we are entering our red wine era.
I love that for it. Well, do I love it for us?
I don't know. I don't know, okay?
I don't know.
I don't know if I love that for us.
I don't know.
But we have like 6 bottles backed up of red wine that we need to get through. And
they're like, why do you have all that?
I know.
Well, what had happened was...
Yeah, I know. So
we're in a wine club. We're trying to educate ourselves. If you don't watch The Witching Hour, that's what we're doing.
Yes, and because it's not our favorite, when we get them, we will drink them at a lower, slower pace.
Yes.
I was going to say lower rate, slower pace. Mm-hmm. But, so this is one that we did get from our wine club, I believe. This is called Milbrandt Vineyards Brothers Blend 2018 red wine.
Oh.
Columbia Valley, which is in Washington.
Cute.
Yeah, anyway, I won't read anything there much, but
I don't remember this at all, so...
It might have been from 2 times ago. But this is a red blend.
We tend to like...
It's a red... Yes.
Those.
Because I think they can be a little bit lighter and a little bit...
Yeah, they're not just like a cab where it's like,
ugh. And it is still... Oh, cheers. Let's do a cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, that's okay.
It is pretty light.
I'm not mad at that.
No, it's light, a little bit peppery.
Yeah, which you like a lot.
It's got like a juicy, squeezy flavor. Mm-hmm. You know?
What were those drinks that we had when we were kids and they were in a bottle and you squeeze it?
Yeah,
squeeze it?
Yeah, that's a weird name for something.
That sounds like Cheez-It, which I feel like is wrong, but I think it's actually right.
I think that might be right. Yeah, but they were almost in like a waxy, like plastic
Yeah,
thing.
you like twist the, it has like a juiciness to it.
Mm-hmm. No, it really does.
This winery's like great. Compare our wine to a Squeeze It. Like
they're like, no.
Don't listen to them.
I like this too because it is chilled.
Yeah.
Because we still chill our red wine. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't do that.
No, because I now am like, unwittingly on a little bit of like wine talk. I'm not trying to be, but when you start doing things like the universe like reads your DNA and like shows you things.
Well, yeah, I think it's called the algorithm.
I feel like it's deeper than that, but I'm not going to go into that because I go too far into things like that. Whatever. But anyways, wine things are popping up.
Yeah.
And these like sommeliers are popping up, and it's like younger, like hipper people. There's a lot more diversity in the world. Mm-hmm. And I have seen multiple say there's no merit to that. Like you can do whatever you want. It doesn't change. Like they're saying like with certain wines, like the really heavy reds, it might make a difference. But other than that, it doesn't.
No, and I think it needs to be more accessible, and I actually can enjoy it better like this, so I'm going to. Exactly. And this one in particular, it is pretty light. It is nice. It's chilled. It's summertime. Let's see. This delicious red blend comes from the Columbia Valley, a region known for fruit-forward, balanced, and drinkable wines. Mm-hmm. Raptures of Rainier cherry, fresh blueberry, and silky cocoa are signature flavor profiles of the Brothers Blend. I don't know about the cocoa personally, but the Rainier cherry and the blueberry, I can see that.
It is juicy.
Yeah, and it is very balanced.
It is.
Nothing's really like popping out in a way that's like, oof, this is heavy.
No.
I like it.
I like it too. This has got to be from the wine club because they always have really high quality things.
No, they really do. So anyways, good stuff. Okay. Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready.
September. Energy report.
I was not prepared for class.
It's okay. We never decide what we're doing. We just do it.
Yeah.
Okay. How are you feeling about September?
Okay. Well, my overall phrase first, I know it's not promising. My overall phrase for September is we're going back to school and we're getting schooled.
Okay, see, look, we are having very different takes on this.
Yeah, we probably are. I'm annoyed.
Because this is what I'm calling it. Easy, breezy, beautiful September.
See, I need some of that, and maybe you need to be aware of some of this, but I feel like I need more of that.
Well, look, we're looking at the same information here.
Right.
So,
that is actually a really good point to your point that you make pretty often. that it is about the energy that you bring to things and your placements and where they light up your chart and stuff like that. So you are going to have different opinions about and what's going on in your life and who's bothering you and stuff like that.
So let me we're going to do this like a debate style. Okay, so I'm going to do mine and then you're going to do yours.
Sounds good
and then
to me.
we'll, see what happens in the middle. So, okay, this is where my easy breezy beautiful is coming from, okay?
Okay.
For me, the pace this month is slow.
Okay.
And logical. We are in Virgo season.
Valid.
Okay? So I think both of those make sense. There's not a lot of impulsivity. It's methodical. It's logical. So what's going into that? Starting September 1st, Uranus goes retrograde. This is a relief because right now Uranus is in Taurus. Does not like that.
That's a good point.
So the retrograde, I feel like, is going to be a relief. It's going to be a release of some of the tension that can happen when Uranus is in Taurus. Along with that, same day, Pluto goes into retrograde, which has been bouncing back and forth across Aquarius and back into Capricorn for a while.
Yeah.
Later on, it's going to finally land up in Aquarius and stay there for like 20 years. So we've been doing this bounce back. But I think, I feel like it's still just a review. We're still just reviewing. There's nothing new happening here. That's a relief. So I'm saying, easy. That's easy. This is what I'm thinking here. Mars goes into Cancer.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. Mercury goes into Virgo. Mercury's direct again. Can we just say that retrograde was a doozy?
Oh my God.
So bad. It's over now.
Oh, thank God.
It's over. And Mercury's in Virgo. Fine. It's going to go into Libra at the end of the month.
Fine.
Even better. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's great. There's nothing wrong with it. It's
fine.
Easy. Okay. Well, we have, and this is maybe what you're going to talk about. We do have an eclipse. So we're in eclipse season. And, eclipses are wild, right?
They are.
But my sense of this, though, it can be breezy and beautiful.
It can.
Because this is a lunar eclipse in Pisces.
Of course.
So it's deep.
Yes.
But it's gentle.
Yes.
Gentle. That's breezy.
Yes.
Sun goes into Libra, autumnal equinox. Love that. Venus goes into Scorpio at the end of the month, so she's in Virgo. She's just like living her little Virgo life.
Yeah, that's cute too.
Yeah, so for me, I have no problem here.
I love that. I would love to have no problems. I really hope that that's how it ends up for me. I have some slightly different perspectives on it.
Well, because these are all the same events, but you tell me how you see them.
So I feel like Uranus going into retrograde in Capricorn, like I get what you're saying. And I get that it's not as bad as Mercury and the peskiness of what that was.
Yeah.
But Uranus, I think especially for me, it's the planet of change and upheaval. And I feel like there's always something, and I get what you're saying about, yeah, but it's stuff or like, yeah, but it's review. But when things get brought back up to me, it irritates me.
Okay.
And I can't stand that at this time of year. It bugs because it's like, I'm looking forward to fall and I love fall and I like want to move towards that, but it ruins like the end of my summer. It like gets rid of like the carefreeness of the end of my summer because it's like, well, have you thought about this story back from 2008? And I'm like, no, I literally haven't. And it's like, oh, well, think about it again. Like, go ahead. And like, especially in Capricorn, it's like, yeah, well, you need to like wrap this up and you need to think about this. And it feels very school. It's very like taskmaster. And I don't really like that. I'm like, that's so like annoying. And so like Uranus is doing that. Pluto is doing that because it's wrapping up, right? Because Pluto is never going to be in Capricorn again for the rest of our lives.
Pretty much,
so it's, so it's like you need to make sure that you cover everything. And like the last time it was like the financial crisis. So it's like, oh great, like remind me of like the trauma of my... So that's how I'm feeling about that.
Okay.
Mars in Cancer, entering Cancer, that's totally fine. I think that's great. I think that's very heart-centered. I think that's sweet. I feel like that is very like harvest, hearth, home energy, right? Being like focusing on your home life, your family, your loved ones, like making sure that like you're bringing in the coziness. Like I like that. That I'm like holding on to.
Okay.
I like that. We have a first quarter moon. I always have to mention the
Oh,
quarter
yeah, I
moons.
didn't mention any moons.
Yeah.
Well, besides the eclipse.
Because I do. So we have the first quarter moon in Sagittarius, which, okay.
Yeah.
Love a first quarter moon, and obviously love it in a Sagittarius placement. But I feel like with all the Virgo energy that's like, this is what's happening, and you're going back to school, and, you know, the Uranus in Capricorn and then Pluto in Capricorn. I feel like it's so, like, opposite of that, where it's like, and it's gonna pull in my Sagittarius placements, where it's like, I need to get out, I gotta do something. What do? I feel like I'm gonna feel restless about that. So I'm like, not psyching myself out, but I'm like, that's happening. And it's like the pretext to the eclipse coming, which, yes, in Pisces, absolutely love that. But eclipses always just like, and I feel like because Pisces is so much on its own plane, right? It transcends like time and linear qualities of time and things like that. And eclipses do the same thing. That I'm going to be in a nostalgic hole. I'm going to be crying about something. Right? Don't you think?
On September 18th?
I will be crying about something on September 18th because
I'm not laughing at the fact that you're going to be crying. I'm laughing at the fact that you're saying you're going to be crying.
I'm going to be. This karmic story is going to bring up something for me that's going to make me think about.
You can act like, oh, it's going to be something. But you can go back and you can look at the lunar family cycle, and you can see what it's going to be for you.
I totally can.
So you can be prepared.
I can, but I'm a dumb witch, so I won't. And then you'll be like, why are you like this? And I'll be like, I don't know. And you'll be like, remember that witching hour you said, and then you should have done. And I'd be like, oh yeah. So if you don't remind me, then that's what's going to happen. And this Virgo Pisces axis eclipse thing is going to kick my ass.
Okay, all right. Also, this is the most personal witching hour that we've ever done on an energy report, because you're literally just talking about how you think you're going to be affected.
I did just talk about that. I really did.
Okay.
I don't care.
What else?
That's it. That's all I've got. That's it. I don't even want to talk about Libra. I don't want to talk about going into that. You think I want to add that to everything that I just said?
No, but there's nothing you can do about it. And that is the first day of autumn.
I love that. I told you, there's things I love. I love that. I love the Mars in Cancer. And I also told you, I hope that this is more me and that I don't do any of these things. But I wrote them down, which is probably not a good
We
thing.
can trade notebooks.
We should rip this page. That's a good idea. No, but then you'll have this, and I don't want you to have that.
No, but I don't care.
That's true. You don't care. That's true. We
It's
could do
fine.
that. That's good. That's a spell. That's cool. We just gave them a spell.
It actually is.
Rip it out. Give it to somebody else, especially
Agree.
someone who doesn't care. And take the one from them, and then you'll be fine.
I agree. I think that's a good method.
Me too.
Okay. All right. Well,
All right.
here's to September.
Have a good September. Welcome back to school. Cheers.